It was from Canva. Been working with Canva. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Ragchew.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Well, what is up? How's it going?
It's going. Everyone say hi. Michael, Frank. Welcome, Frank.
Hey, it's good to be back, man. We had a blast this weekend, and can't wait to get into it.
Frank gave me a little surprise message. I'm glad I saw it because sometimes I miss the Discord, but good to have you in, Frank.
Well, I saw your topic, and I was like, how can I not come
Yeah, man.
come around and hang out for a while?
So we've got if you saw the description, and you want to come on to Discord, or if you want to come on stream, you're welcome to too. I'll send you the link. But if you want to come on Discord and talk about stuff you did or what you had, what you did on your winter field day, feel free. We'll get you in here. And I'm going to sneeze.
Ha! You just got one?
Yes, only one, Frank.
Amateur.
I asked you because it's like I want to wait when you sneezed. Frank sneezed earlier at the camp, and I was like, okay, how many? So then I know when to say bless you.
All right, so I know when a friend becomes a true friend because they will stop saying God bless you until I'm done.
Now, see, I have to know those. I know my wife. It's always 3. So as I get to
there's
know
not
people,
a set number. Just sometimes
really?
it's if you go with a number, it'd be about 4.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I hit past that, they just go rapid. I think I was like 13 one time.
Good grief.
Oh my gosh.
And then I stood up to get a Kleenex and fell down on my butt.
So here's what's funny. I had no problem. In my nose, there was no issue. And I put, those liquid IV powder drinks, powders you put in. I put one of those in here. I drank from that, and that did something to make me sneeze. Isn't that weird? It's like
interesting.
It's
through
like
the
powder
throat,
floating on top or something.
I don't know, but that's how mine is. Like I could walk by someone who's smoking like a cigarette smoke. Other smoke doesn't bother me, but cigarette smoke makes me sneeze. And they could be like 30 feet away, and it's just enough to tickle my nose to make me sneeze. It's really weird. Never understood it. A little bit of cold. I walk out into cold air, I'll sneeze. And now my nose is going to be plugged.
Well, it's not really the cold air. Some people also do it with just based on the sunlight hitting them. It's an involuntary reaction.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? That's just kind of weird.
Bill, don't try to hold it. You blow your brains out.
Yeah.
Chris just stated that he gets it by looking in the sun.
Case point.
Yeah, I'd have you as a whatever they call on here, StreamYard, as a moderator, but they reduced it. I can only have 2 now.
What do you mean you can only have 2?
I can only have 2 unless I do the top tier subscription to this.
Oh,
I swear it used to be 5 for the middle tier. Now it's 2.
What are you talking about again?
StreamYard, so that he can do like post things and do what you're doing.
I thought it was on YouTube.
No, YouTube. I think I got you as a you're an
yeah.
admin.
I'm an admin there, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, you can admin there, but I was thinking of StreamYard. I could swear, unless I was doing some trial on the top tier one.
Yeah,
I thought it was 5. So good to see you, Cliff. I haven't seen. Well, he was here last week. That's right. Lee, welcome. Scott, Lester, 45 Auto, Ham Radio Tectonics, and Brian. Scott from the Hamstop, Chris Bricker, WTF
What's up, Scott?
Radio.
Scott, we need to sync. You got my email. We need to talk about what's going on with the next The Go Box Challenge.
Yeah, that's coming up.
That's
I
right.
think I set the guy kind of. Oh no, I'm doing Texas State Parks. That'll be in March. I'll do a live stream with those guys.
Yep.
Well, isn't it Texas State Parks in April?
April, yeah, but it'll be a couple of weeks ahead of time, so those guys will come on and talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, hit up Scott. Do another one
March
of those.
15th, Scott's saying.
Always good to do the live stream, get people kind of excited about that the weeks leading up to it.
Yeah. I want to have him come on again. We'll talk about it, go over what's new, and maybe a new category that I can win.
that I'm going to make up and bring to the
Yeah. This category is for streamers. Best
There you go.
streamer
There you
one.
go. There
It's
you
this
go.
little participation trophy.
That's funny. So another shout out to all the Prep Ham Piglet members. Thanks, guys, for your support. And I've got 2 Razorbacks, and I think tonight I don't see Night Cry D, but I do see. I got to scroll back down. Jay Good Games. He's my second Razorback. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it.
Welcome, Jordan. So, Paul, did we correct
Jordan
the game?
The game should be. It is corrected because when I had it up earlier, someone subscribed and it knocked 50 points off. So currently let me just go to me real quick. The current stream boss is, I can't see it. Still J Good Games.
Yeah, it's hiding behind your live icon.
Yeah, I can't see it, but they don't. Yeah, they can see it.
I can see it on the big. I can see it on the big screen though.
So yeah, so super chats, all that stuff. The only thing that doesn't knock that health down is gifted memberships. It's still, I don't know if it's ever going to be fixed. I'm not overly concerned. It's on there just for fun, and we'll see who becomes the next stream boss. So anyway, let's get to it. All right, since Frank's on with us, Frank, talk about your winter field day.
My winter field day was your winter field day
Let me
too.
know what you did. I don't know what you did. What did you do?
What did we do? I don't know, man. We Jason and I usually do the field days all together, and this time we decided to do something different. Last 2 years in a row, we did winter field day down at his Galveston house, and that has been fun and amazing. But it's been rented, and I'm all for him making the monies. So we were trying to figure out what's going on, what we want to do. We didn't really want to go out to the deer lease, the undisclosed location, because it's been cold. And I've been cold for other field days before and didn't want to do it again. So we were trying to come up with alternatives. And Jason found this lodge. I'm going to use Texas State's Park wording here. Lodge.
The lodge.
The lodge. And man, this was an awesome house. Man, it was fun. I drove up there after work Thursday. And do we want to talk about the smoke around the house right now,
man.
or
bring it all up?
Whiz.
Yep.
Rounding the corner. I'm getting there Thursday night, and Sapphire's radio is still not working right now. I got everything finally delivered. I just need time now to do it. But I rolled down the window so I could stick the antenna out, the hamstick antenna out. I had it, coiled up, and I was like, I wanted to pop it out the signal stick, so I can reach them. I rolled down the window, and I'm like, man, this smells like good winter. You smell burnt wood, and it's amazing. And I'm just having flashbacks of like, this is a nice winter vibe. And then I see like a fire, and I was like, oh, they have a fire going over there. There's other campers. There's the campsite. And then I mentioned that on the radio. And Jason's like, oh, no. Control burns. Oh. And as you keep driving, it gets thicker and thicker. And Paul, you weren't there Thursday night.
No, I wasn't there for the bad stuff.
Oh man, this first night when we were smoking our cigar outside, we couldn't tell the cigar smoke from the other smoke. It was thick. It was dense. It was just all up inside the cabin too. It was a thing. But the next morning it lifted and it never really came back. We just had the hints of fire in the distance, and we saw smoldering trees all over the place. It was pretty cool. But we had a lodge that slept. I forgot how many, like the beds that were there. I could count them up mentally. There's 4 on one side. There was 3 in your room, so that's 10. There was 3 in my room, 13,
Yeah.
and then 2 in Robert's room, so 15.
15, 14, 15, yeah.
15 beds. So it could handle a lot of people. And it was so much fun. We set up the triplexer. The triplexer was going off of Jason's Buddy Hex antenna, and we had 4 stations going. We had Robert running off of just doing digital, JS8 call, and a bunch of other digital modes. I was working phone, and also I was running SSTV for bits here and there. And so we get those points. And then Jason did, I think, he did majority phone, and also Mike did phone.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if this will work. That's the only, I only took a few pictures, so you guys will have to watch Tank's channel, Mike's channel,
tomorrow,
Digital Rancher's channel, and Jason's channel. They're putting videos on all sorts of stuff together.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Jason recorded one.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he was recording anything.
No, Mike will have one. Mine's posting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let me drop that link.
Yep. So there's Digital Rancher. They're running a digital station. Jason, top left, of course, Frank, and then Mike is behind my head here, giving me a blank stare because he can't do a normal face. I noticed.
He can never do a normal face.
All right, let me get back out of that. I just wanted real quick because I just realized I can't, for some reason, can't text. It's not chatting on Facebook too. Shout out to my big sis. Love you.
Hi.
Hi, sis.
All right, there's the link. Tomorrow at what, 2?
Tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central.
2 o'clock. There you go. I'll actually be home. I'll be home to watch it.
Yay! Well, Team Replay. Team Replay is amazing.
That's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We also did.
Let's see.
Oh, you weren't? No, you were there. Friday night we did the Texas Hams recording.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you were there to get to be live.
So
yeah.
That'll be on your podcast, right?
The podcast probably next week. What's that picture of? It's a back of me, so I'm sorry.
This is you and Mike recording Digital Rancher Robert trying for a satellite contact. So Robert's here with his Yagi. He's got such a cool setup for satellite. He's the pro. And then they were these two guys making videos for their or just recording him do that. I can't remember if he made them that time or not. He did make a few contacts through the International Space Station.
No, not this time. It was his last one, Saturday. Yeah. But he tried it several times. No, it was.
I can't remember Saturday. If he made him. He didn't make any this time, did he?
No. This one. He did it. He did a live stream, and sometimes satellites will be like that.
Yeah.
But it was his last attempt, and no one went out there with him. He's like, "I'm going to go down to the boat docks." We're like, "Bye. Have a good time." No one went, and he came back and threw the door open. I effing got him. I got 5 of them.
Yeah,
it was so funny.
And watch. I don't know when he's going to drop the video, but watch the video because what's cool is he said it was pitch black out there, and then I felt bad, like I should have brought a light out. But so the video, he says when he puts it on his video and releases it, it's just going to be pitch black because he recorded only the audio, not the video. So it should be interesting. But then do we know if he really made those contacts if we can't see it?
Well, no, he records them all. He's got a little recorder that he has just above this chest back.
Yeah, sometimes he'll video it. He's got his phone there kind of far way up, and he'll record himself doing it, but it was too dark. So
he was going for that contact, and I think if he got an earlier one, he would just been hanging out with us in the lodge. Yeah. And did you? Oh no!
Look how beautiful that is, though. East Texas is so pretty.
We didn't
pay no attention to the mag loop that failed. I cannot get it. So
didn't you take that mag loop out during our POTA? Is that the same one?
Yeah. This mag loop is the DIY one from Chameleon, and I've had it work before. I've used it here at home. it would tune on the Rig Expert. We tried 2 different Rig Experts. Tune it to like 1.39. We hooked it to the 705. The SWR was infinity, basically. And then we tried an 891. SWR wouldn't work. We could not figure out why. Tried replacing coax, tried replacing connectors.
Well,
I gave up.
You had a bad T connector on our POTA.
No, that's... Oh, okay, that was alpha. That was not this one. That was the alpha.
Okay, it was a different one. All right.
I ordered a couple of those, so that one should be working now. But yeah, anyway.
But look at the view on that.
It's beautiful.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You could have if you cleaned up the table a little bit, that would have been like an awesome postcard.
I took, you know what? I didn't post them. I took just a shot of the view here and then a shot down at the beach where it has, in the brick, it has the name of the park. Maybe while one of you guys are talking, I'll upload it here real quick. And
I didn't get a photo of that. I'm going to my Google account because this can never go wrong.
There's Chris's Winterfield Day.
Here's Chris's Winterfield Day. That's hilarious. Anyway, go ahead. Anything else you want to say? I'll send those real quick.
Here is a view.
Go to him.
Yeah, boom. I did it as a video edition one. Added it as a screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got
I could have done the other way.
He did it the right way.
I like using my OBS. Look at that beautiful greenery.
Yes, and it was all around the cabin. All
that was
around
controlled
the cabin.
Fire, right?
Yeah. It was a controlled
I'm glad
burn.
they're doing that. I'm glad they did that in Texas.
I can. Oh, it's only sharing this tab. Interesting. So I got to stop. I was hoping it would get the whole window. You shared that picture. I got to go through mine because this is a lot of video. I need to figure out how to tell Google not to upload video.
Oh, video that you put on your computer?
Yeah, or no, on my phone because I take it on the phone. Here, I'm going to do it the OBS way. There we go.
You go. Nice.
There's another one of Robert. I said, man, that is a great picture, Robert. Pose for me. And that's what I got. I thought I got another.
I witnessed that moment, so I can attest that it's not AI.
Yep. There's me and the failed antenna video that I tried to do.
Yeah, you were building, what was it again?
I was building a fan, center-fed fan linked dipole. There's a lot of words in there, but yes, this time I had an issue, and that did not complete. So I got to go back to the drawing board. Here's the last photo. This was like Friday morning.
That's nice.
I went out there and I saw that beautiful lake mirror reflection. And I said, yes, I got to do that. So I walked down to the water's edge and got it.
That's when Mike went fishing, right? I don't think I was there.
He went fishing before I got there.
Okay.
On Thursday. But he said that he didn't get anything. Supposedly it's a stock lake. But he didn't get anything. Here is a short video of the tree on fire.
Oh yeah. There was a few of those. It was crazy. And it just
got some hot dogs and
it just burns and it doesn't spread. It doesn't. It's crazy how.
Well, everything else around it was already burnt out.
At that point, yeah, that's true.
Too bad you could take advantage of it and cook with it.
Yeah, that was that was interesting, especially considering you look over there in California and all the wildfires, they can't control them, and here we are, burning everything.
They refused to do that in California, and that's what happened.
Yeah, that's you got to do that. You got to manage those forests.
This was a photo I used for one of my thumbnails.
Oh, that's cool. Wait a minute. Why is it red? How did you get it all red?
Jason's light, Devil's light. He had the red filter.
Oh, okay. All right. Keeps the bugs away, I guess.
I don't know. It was just red this time.
It's cool.
That's cool. Awesome,
we hung out, had morning cigars, and the first night we polished a bottle off of Michter's, The second night, we were just kind of relaxing and enjoying the evening, and that's when you showed up or came up, Paul, and it
Yep.
was fun, man. It was fun. You pretty much got the typical ham radio 2.0 tank radio KAMRD field day experience. Minus there's a couple of things that didn't happen that usually we do at the undisclosed location, but that's fine.
That's all right. And I didn't really even operate. I made four contacts. I didn't really operate it much, but I just enjoyed being there. But that's the same when I do field day with the clubs, unless I'm the one that's actively like operating and setting up the digital station, which I've done many years. I don't really queue so much. I use it really for just hanging out and, that kind of stuff.
Well, it's fun, man, to get on the air and just slog through it and run a pile up, and is a little bit more on the line because it's a contest, but it's fun. I enjoy it. Plus, we all get together and let's just talk about the food here. I made breakfast every morning. The first day was breakfast burritos with bacon and hash browns. The second day, we had leftover steak because Jason volunteered. This is the first time I seen him cook. I did not get footage of it.
And he cooked it very well.
Yeah.
Nice. It was beautiful. It was delicious.
We all brought our own steaks, and he cooked those up for us, so they were really good. Yes, Don.
Yes, Don.
There was beans on steak night, and you had my beans. What'd you think of them, Paul? That was your first time.
So he was making them, and he has jalapenos in them. And I mentioned I love jalapenos, but when I try to eat them, like if I make jalapeno cornbread muffins or something, I have to take the seeds out. I can't. The seeds just I can't tolerate it, I guess. But he left the seeds in, and it was delicious, and I was able to tolerate it. So I don't know if the beans, I don't know if something offset. I don't know. They were delicious. Yeah. Very good.
Thank you, man. Yeah. And they weren't over the top because there were no habaneros at the store when I picked them up. Oh, that's right.
You didn't have the habaneros. You had the jalapenos instead, right?
There was 2 jalapenos and 2 serrano peppers.
Serrano, yeah.
Yep. Everyone loved them. They said it wasn't just over the top. So that's good. I enjoy doing that. Plus, they're a mess to clean up. So I just let the pan soak.
we had them the next day too. There was some leftovers. So.
Then, the breakfast that morning was eggs easy over with leftover steak and bacon. And this morning, if we were going to cook, we didn't cook because it was wet outside. And since it was wet outside, everyone was kind of just anxious to hit the road. It was going to be hash browns again and eggs and bacon.
I think you should, Douglas. Just move to Texas.
Yes.
We do different in Texas, Douglas.
Just give in to it and move down.
Usually I also, when we're at the deer lease, I light up the smoker and I make some ribs, and those are fun. And there was no smoker here, so no ribs. Plus, it saved me money, so I didn't have to buy ribs.
Yeah, really.
I'm glad Jason stepped up and did that. That was fun. And Paul, and thank you for providing lunch for everybody.
Oh, I worked so hard. Slicing the meats. No, I just brought pre-sliced meats, bread, some mayo and stuff. And I just provided the lunches, which took no skill whatsoever.
Well, Adam, K6ARK Adam, over in California, he came out to a couple of our, we go off and go to the state parks or national parks. And when he was there, he did sandwiches for everyone, and he made them. He baristed them. So he got some big shoes to fill next time. Make them all, and he had great stuff, man.
I've been smoking most, mostly pork and brisket, but
Mm-hmm.
I do love smoking food. I did a Thanksgiving a couple years in a row, all of it, the corn on the cob. I smoked everything. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gotten better at that. But Dawn, yeah, I did bring actually 2 freeze dried items. One was freeze dried Skittles. The other was the Werther's caramels or whatever those are.
Yeah, the little puff balls.
Oh, puff balls. The stuff I sold at Cowtown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can
Those
watch my
Skittles were
countdown.
good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I told him to take them because I did not want them to live at my house because they wouldn't live long.
Yeah.
It brings the sweetness out when you freeze dry.
Yeah. I don't eat much candy either, but they are good to kind of occasionally just snack on.
Mm-hmm.
But
Here is real quick here. I got a couple more pictures I just sent up.
Go ahead.
This is the cabin or lodge, excuse me, lodge.
Mm-hmm.
The back side of the lodge or front side of the lodge, whichever you want to say.
I was told that is the back. That's the front side because that's where the front door is.
Yeah, it was so weird.
I argued that's the back and the front
Yeah.
door's on the other side.
So yeah, this is kind of the boring side. The other side is where they were doing all the cooking and everything. But you can see the burn mark there where they were doing controlled burn. That was before I got there. And the other photo I got there's the one I took just kind of our location in the morning. It was beautiful, really beautiful. And that sun, it was cold at first, but when that sun rose up, it warmed it up nicely. And then that's down at the beach area. I did this one with a 0.6 filter or a 0.6 lens on the camera, so it's a little widescreen, but it was beautiful. It's a really nice park, I'll be honest.
It was a nice park, and we talked about coming back to this park maybe again later for some other type of event.
Took me from north of Dallas, Frisco to Little Elm area. It took 2.5 hours about.
Yeah, I was about the same from Richardson.
Yeah.
But it was probably longer, probably around 3, because there was a huge accident in Rosen that right by Buc-ee's that shut down the freeway. So I had to go up and around.
Oh, come on, thanks for subbing. Yeah, I didn't have any problems. There was a little bit of a slowdown with the truck trying to pass, and the truck was not. He was taking his time to pass another truck, so he blocked us for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. But other than that, it was pretty clear the whole way back. It was nice.
Coming back, I had a guy get right up on my butt and was flashing his lights, and I'm like, dude, why are you doing that? I'm 3 cars deep. You're not going to intimidate me for what's ahead of him.
Like he's going to whittle through them all, each one at a time, just kind of move aside, people. I
was like, all right, whatever. I just stayed in the lane because there was nothing literally I could have done. But he saw this little opening, and then he got like literally right in front of me. Whoomp, and he was just weaving at each one. I was like, all right, you're going to call an accident.
I was going to say, if you have somebody tailgating you really tightly, just don't speed up, because that's how they like to push you to speed, and then they turn on the red and blues. That's an East Texas thing. I have experienced it more than once.
So I've had my truck for a year now, a little over a year. I didn't really understand the cruise control. I was used to just pushing a button on, pushing it off, and then adjusting speed if you want. So this has radar cruise control. I figured it out that you can set it to 3 different distances, and it will automatically slow down and keep pace with the car in front of you. And that was amazing.
Adaptive cruise control. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Cool. My previous car had that.
Honda's version, you got to watch it though, because it won't pick up on a stalled car or a slower car in front of you. So it won't hit the brakes until like the last second. So that's what I've learned.
I had a Hyundai and it had it, and if somebody if they all stopped on the freeway, your car automatically stopped. And then when they started going, it automatically started going. I was like, man, I like this.
Well, yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
We get those self-driving cars,
but
eventually.
The other problem with it, though, is if you had somebody taking a turn on a curve, you'll see that car and think it's right in front of you, and it'll slam on the brakes. Even though they're in the next lane. So
I
Still in
haven't.
development.
Yeah, I haven't had that much of an issue with that. It's been pretty smart what car is in front of me because it
Yeah.
also has lane assist keeping,
Yeah,
which
Mhm.
that's
is
cool too. Yeah.
kind of nice, but it can get a little annoying depending on
Hmm.
the implementation of it.
I know the Toyota. We had a drunk driver hit us, so I had a rental car, and it was a Toyota
Ooh.
Corolla, and it started following the tar lines on the road,
Oh,
and you had to
yes.
fight it against the tar lines, but it was a little more aggressive than the Hyundai that we bought. But that the Hyundai, the lane keep was pretty nice. In fact, it actually would pull to a side. It felt like you needed a front end alignment, but if you let go of your steering wheel, it would correct itself, and then it would be just fine.
So that pulling to the side, I was driving my friend's Mercedes. And the pulling to the side or shaking the wheel, it's just trying to sense the active feedback of you holding the straight line on the wheel.
Hmm.
So that's all it's looking for. So it's looking for you to kind of keep that your hand or something on it, and so it's doing just trying to sense your presence. And I found that annoying. I'm like, look, I'm
Yeah.
here. Stop.
Well, with the Hyundai, I just took my hands off the wheel, and it would go to one side and then stop, and then it centered itself, and then
Mm-hmm.
it was perfectly fine after that. You just had to know that it did that.
Sean, I
Mm-hmm.
was wondering that when I was driving back, if that was the same type of radar that would X, Y, or whatever would make the radar detectors go off or not.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
a
it does.
2000, that was a 2018 Hyundai, and now I'm in a 2017 Ford, and it doesn't have it. So
Don't most police use the laser range stuff now?
Yeah.
LiDAR.
I don't think there's a lot of police companies out there still using
Yeah.
radar anymore. They're using LADARs.
Yeah, they those little units are about $4,500 a piece. The little handheld units.
I better go pick one up.
Sounds cheap.
Here we go. Don's got some photos popped up.
Yeah.
If you want me to share those, Don, probably, or he wouldn't have put them up here. I claim all rights if you post to my Discord.
Claim
Let's
rights
check this
to
out.
distribute.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, you got a big heater right here.
There you
Oh.
go. Oh, they got the tarps up too. We should have done that.
Yeah.
We almost lost the cobblers. We had a wind gust, and I was filming it, and then my battery died. But Bob jumped out and saved the cobblers from flying off the table.
Cedar Creek. We were kind of out your direction, Don. I mean, closer than I am now at home.
Here, isn't it?
No, where he lives is that was probably as closest I've been to his place when I went down. I've already gone through it. Hold on, there was another post. And what do we got here, Don? Is this just your new ride?
Ooh.
Hey, it looks a little smoky out there too. Look at this.
That could just be a little lens flare.
Either that or it's the you got to stay out of the light, or that spear thing will come out of the wall. Indiana Jones.
I thought you were talking about Stranger Things.
Oh no.
The Demogorgon.
Oh, I just realized. Hold on, Don's talking. For some reason, I'm not hearing him. Don,
Yeah,
if you've been talking, hold on, bud. I should be hearing you. I haven't changed anything.
If you're not trying to troubleshoot live, you're not live streaming.
That's true. Here, go back to this. Let me double check my audio. I didn't switch to Bluetooth, so why do I keep doing that?
So while Paul's figuring that out, Michael, where'd you go for Winterfield Day? You were talking a little bit about it.
Yeah, I had to work late Thursday and Friday, so I went to the local club, and we were at a park here in the colony, the Lions Club Park, with the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club. Paul, I WhatsApped you a picture of my thumbnail that I have for my video for that.
Okay.
And I also WhatsApped you a epic picture of Rob with his Yagi doing
yeah.
contact. So
Okay.
So if you want to share that, you can.
I'm trying to find.
But got it. So the past few field days, okay, I'm hearing myself in the audio. the past few field days, and I say like 6 or 7 years in a row, I have not been able to operate. Yeah, because everybody is on the radios, and I can never get in and operate because usually I go to multiple sites because of what I do to film. So I was very, very happy to be able to film this last or be able to get on. And I made 25 contacts, but
Oh, nice.
I was
Phone?
I was
That's more than
exhausted
me.
though. And the craziest contact I made, and it was 6 mic. Those are 6 people in a vehicle making contacts. So
bus?
one guy turned around and
That's-
said, "They're going on a school bus down the road."
Yeah, that's what he mentioned on the video. It had to be like, we've talked about that at the club. It just, I don't know, jokingly or half jokingly, but buying a bus and rigging it out to have 3 or 4 on each side.
That would be the most sought after station if that happened.
Um,
6 mic.
there is a thing I've been toying with an idea I had. I can't do it in Texas. We got to go somewhere up north. Um, I want to do a roving activation with 11 operators. So we just rent a bus. We all pack into the bus and we just start driving.
That's cool, yeah.
And we just drive through the park. We key up our radios. This is 59. We got you 59. Thank you very much for the contact. And we all log it real fast. And then we just keep on driving. And it's the roving activation. And we just keep on doing this throughout the whole state and just light every park up on the way.
So is ham sexy still a thing? Because that sounds like a bus that would make it for that website, you know.
I would love to do that and find people, but you can't do that in Texas because you do that and then it's all right. 3 hours until the next park. Let's go. 3 hours.
Yeah, I would love to do a rove like that and just hit a bunch of parks going somewhere. Don, I think you're good now.
Texas QSO party. People do that. Go to county to county.
I can hear you, Don. Hold on. Are you guys able to hear him? I don't think so.
No, I got no Don in my ears yet.
Dang it.
Just make sure you got the audio routed or picked up right.
Yeah, it's
Or I
set
could
to
just
voice
pick
chat
up my
in my
phone.
mixer.
Or I can
And
open it up on my phone.
no, don't change anything, Michael.
We've done that a few times where I just held my phone up to my mic. Whatever
It's,
works.
yeah,
Acoustic coupling.
I'm not sure why it says it's going to the mixer voice. So I have no idea.
Sorry, Don.
Let me try one more thing.
I will say, Don, I enjoyed listening to you and Frank talk on Frank's podcast this weekend.
And you're referring to the audio podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the all hands. I think I just released December is my all hands chat with any subscriber at any level, paid level, because Patreon now has free levels, and that's cool. But I wanted to reward all my paying Patreons, and we do this year was once a month, but now we're going to up it up to twice a month and do Christmas in July, a all hands meeting, and we come on and just talk about ham radio or what else is going on in our lives. And a lot of times it devolves into what are we smoking lately? What meats are good? It's always fun. It's the topics I leave up to them, so I enjoy doing that. And if you just search Tank Radio on any audio podcaster app, you should find it. If you don't, let me know, and I'll try to get on there.
Well, it's definitely on Apple CarPlay, and I listen to it every time a new one comes out. So
Nice. Thank you. To this coming week is going to be the live stream we just had about All Star, and we do a deep dive with the developers and figure out, or just some of the technology stack and what started the project and some cool things about All Star.
Don, give it one more try. Nothing. Windows changed to an audio device. I'm trying to set it back up. I wish Windows would just stop.
Yep.
Stop. Get some help. That's so frustrating.
Is that Dawn activating there?
No, that's Douglas. Let me hold on. I can hear Don. So let me switch.
Be
Let me
our
switch back.
translator.
Yeah, let me switch back to just my headset, and I'll hear him. If this streamer mode would go off. And see, it says voice chat right there. I'm not sure what is going on. It's like I think I can kind of hear him, and then when I go to my headset, I hear him fully.
I just cheat and I output my computer's audio, complete and everything. I tried to do all the unique setup, and I got tired of keeping it up to date or some type of new update smashes something.
Mm-hmm. He's telling me.
So what?
So what page on Discord are you on there, Paul?
Okay, so this was an MCOM LTE tower a guy brought out. Henderson County. It looks like you can see a couple sectors on the top here. And a little, probably, what is it? Like a generator, power generator underneath running.
I see that. I like the idea of all the tarps.
Yeah, that's
keep
cool.
that heat in.
Well, we should have done that because it felt like a wind tunnel. You know, you get out in the sun, you were fine. It was just the right temperature, but as soon as you went into the pavilion, it was pretty cold.
Yeah, our initial plans, we were gonna be outside all day activating so we can get the outside designated, but we decided it was just too cold. We'll take the inside and have heat, because that's also important.
Yeah.
Paul, what page do you have all the pictures on?
Just put it in live stream chat.
Okay.
Sorry, Don, go ahead.
I still don't hear him.
Yeah, he's talking, guys. Hold on one sec. All right. Yeah, that's frustrating. Sorry, Don, because I had this set so that people could come on and talk about it, and it's worked in the past. So I'm so tired of Windows changing audio devices. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Don. Here's Douglas. He's in chat. Looks like, if he didn't already put it in here, where were you, Douglas? You got your snacks handy. That's good to have. An 891.
You want to? There you go. You got it.
Let's see if I put that in here. Yeah, Scott's telling me to use the Mac I bought at Cowtown from him.
Let's just do some detective work. So I see a BioLeno battery. I think that is, like you said, a Yazoo.
Oh, right here. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that might be.
891. Oh man, I can't zoom in.
Best grandfather in the galaxy, I think is what that says.
Star Trekky or Star Wars nerd. I love it. I love it. And doing some paper log. I love that.
Interesting.
And somewhere, I'm going to say Arizona is my guess.
Don was at Purtis Creek State Park. And Douglas hasn't said yet. Oh, and I like that All-Star video you did earlier, Frank, because that's something I just recently got the little node too. So check out Frank's All-Star video earlier.
That was fun. I love to do deep dives. I hope these are very well received, because I want to do more.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so he's got that. Is there an antenna in the truck back here? Can't quite tell. I wish I could zoom in with Discord.
We're getting a lot of pictures of activations here. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And here's the ones Michael took.
So that first one was from the Cowtown with Rob. I was trying to send my thumbnail to you, but it's telling me the picture size is too big, so it won't let me send it.
You're too big, Michael.
Yeah, and the second one was a suggested thumbnail from YouTube when I was operating, which is
Nice.
really low res.
Yeah, that's definitely saved
But
for
but
web.
but it won't let me. Let me see if I can get it to work. Can you all see that?
Won't let you upload 1080p thumbnails, or are you doing 4K thumbnails?
It's just that but it's the thumbnail I use. Let me see. Can I find out the details on that?
What are you looking for?
Well, no, I'm trying to figure out how to send this into there. It just says it's too big of a file. This photo.
Share the window.
Oh,
Share the window.
just let's embiggen you, and then just hold it up to the screen. I mean, we can pull the YouTube and look at it there. The thumbnail should just pop up, right?
Michael's froze on my screen.
Uh-oh.
No.
Goodbye, Michael.
Oh,
All right, so here, let me move this one up. Let's see. Yeah, you're frozen, Michael, if you can hear us. So there's his video. Oh, I see. I shouldn't thumb over it. So he was doing satellite. Check out his video because it's all automated on a tripod, motorized.
Oh, come on.
No, if I did it,
that's
man,
awesome.
It's so
but
cool.
Still.
There's another guy, Andrew, who has one, and it's like these long Yagis, and it was all motorized as well. And dude, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. And there's Robert below.
Yep. Here was a Cowtown right here.
You know what? I completely blanked on Cowtown the other weekend. Yes, I wanted to go, but then I made plans with some friends and everything. I was like, yes, it's going to be a great weekend. I think I am forgetting something.
Yeah.
I'll cross that bridge when it comes up. And then didn't think about it until I saw Robert's video about Cowtown. I'm like, no, I like to go out there and just go out and not just the big three. Look at your local ham fest because they're fun. You get to meet a lot of people, and then you get to learn about what the programs and groups around your area are doing. So it's awesome.
So also on Michael's channel, I think it's the same guy that was in Michael's video, WTF Radio, REYDIO. Pretty sure that was him. He's in Michael's videos as well. He's got, I think, a newer channel on YouTube, so check him out. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I got Douglas here. A bunch of hams. I'm not sure what you mean, Douglas. Is that your report on? All right. So, man, this sucks. I'm so tired of this. The audio wasn't working. I checked the Windows setting and it changed the audio. So then I've got to figure out.
Every now and then that happens, and you just got to deal with it.
Yeah, but
on the fly.
I had it set up with this Elgato thing. I usually just set it to voice chat on my mixer, and it goes to voice chat. I got all the controls right here on the screen, but it's not working. Any other photos we got popping out other than Chris's here? Are we going to beam something somewhere? I'm not your father. With Mark Hamill. Let's see. That sounds like I got a message, but I don't see it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was Michael coming back.
Yeah, I'm on my hotspot now. Yeah, no, I'm on my hotspot now.
Okay.
My internet went out.
Oh, what did you think of Starlink the whole weekend, Paul? Was that your first foray with it?
Yeah, that was actually my first. I've got one that's in the garage, still in the box. I haven't activated it, but that was pretty cool. It was nice. Every time I got on, it was speedy enough. I didn't put my phone on it, but I used the little laptop on it. It was great considering a few of us using it.
Yeah. Plus, I was playing some Mario Kart on it too during the day.
I wondered if you were on the.
Yeah, I was Mario Karting it up. Had put my feet up and was just hanging out.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So when you mentioned Star Wars and Star Trek in the same sentence, that's why you posted that meme up there.
Yes.
That's funny.
Love it.
All right. I'll be right back. The internet came back up, so
All right, Michael.
I'll be right back.
I'm glad I don't have any technical difficulties ever.
Hey, man, it happens like that. Go back and watch some of my beginning live streams. You'll see me come on and go
Talk for 20 minutes or something.
about a good 3 to 5 minutes, and then someone's like, Frank, your audio's not working, and then I got to dig into the settings and what's not set right, and maybe start and stop the stream or restart the computer, and it's all.
My main issue just seems to have been audio, and now I'm using Wavelink with the Stream Deck with the XLR mic and all that. I just realized why my Stream Deck has Discord muted.
That will do
Paul,
it.
So, Paul, I'm
joke.
looking at my TV screen and I'm seeing you showing my videos on the screen. That's how much of a delay I have on the big screen.
Oh,
now.
good grief.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure that was a while back.
I will show you behind the scenes here. My setup is just the computer, and we got OBS, and we got the live stream chat, and then we got what I'm interacting with, then all my notes down here. And if I'm doing Q&A and watching for the questions, they'll go here, and I'll read them off later. But that is my setup, and we see the bars go up and down because I'm just pulling my raw desktop audio, because that's just the easiest for me. So when I'm streaming, I can't have Pandora on, but when I'm on Jason's stream, there's a good likely chance I'm listening to some Pandora. Did you get it back?
I love technology.
Not
as much.
Paul's focused. He's working.
I love technology.
He's muted himself.
Always and forever.
Yeah, Inception.
He's talking to somebody.
I got three screens. That's how I do it.
So what was said about my video since I missed that?
We were just talking about your video on the field day event and also Cowtown.
Oh yeah.
And I was saying I miss Cowtown. I completely blanked on it.
It was fun. I thought I'd never been to that Cowtown, and until I went, I was like, oh no, I went here the first year they moved it, because it used to be at the Lockheed Martin Recreation Center.
I did not go to Cowtown when it was there.
Yeah.
Back
in the day.
Yeah, I only went it with at the current place, and I enjoy going to it, and it's a nice afternoon. And then usually I grab Paul or not Paul, I'm sorry, Robert and a couple other the friends I know, and we go out and have some lunch. You back, Paul?
No
Paul's
audio,
still muted. Paul is still muted.
It's not StreamYard. Paul, interpretive dance.
There you go.
There you go.
It's the water and the sky.
There you go.
Hold on. Test.
Yep, you're with us.
You're here.
There we go. Because I unplugged the Stream Deck, it took the audio off. I just set it back. Still hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Yeah, so
five nines.
I've got the Stream Deck with 2, 4, 6, 8 buttons, and then it's got the screen on the bottom and 4 dials. And for some reason, the Discord voice was muted. I didn't even see it because I don't really use that. And all I do is push a button, and now it's unmuted. So I could have heard Don now, but live and learn.
It happens. Go back and watch some of me and Jason's first live streams, man.
Yeah.
They were rough. Comes with the territory. You'll get better.
I don't see anything new popping up. Anything else you guys have to about Winter Field Day? Anyone in chat want to say anything?
Well, Cliff, how was Cooper, Texas? Cooper State Park. Are you still with us?
Yeah, where's Cliff? Is he not chatting for a while? Sometimes he's not able to make the stream, but
no, he was here earlier.
Yeah, some of the land I've been looking at is kind of his direction, kind of towards Paris, East Texas, Paris. It's been a while since he talked. He might not be on still.
So Sean Technison is asking what was our furthest contact, and I think Minnesota was probably mine or something like that. It was all
Kansas City.
I got a couple of Canadian stations, and that would just be my furthest. I did not get any DX this go around.
I got EB, East Bay.
I got a Tennessee and
San Fran.
I only got 2 20-meter contacts, Tennessee and I think South Carolina. Can't remember.
Yeah, Sean hit Canada too. So
Canada came in more than a handful of times, so that there was a nice pipeline. Plus that hex beam we had tilted north for most of the time.
I love that hex beam.
But it's kind of a pain to put up and take down.
Yeah, and you definitely want that mast with it. That whole system just works great.
Is that the buddy pole hex beam you're talking about?
Yeah, the buddy hex with the Mastworks? Is that
the Mastwork antenna?
Mastwork, yep.
They ought to design one where you just pop it up and you're done, you know?
Well, that's kind of what it is, but there's no nice way of doing it. There's too many wires, too many support cabling.
Oh, here, Frank, here. Frank did SSTV.
I did. I got 2
wow.
SST contacts.
Very cool.
Actually, you posted that pic of us, right? It's
in the winter
here
chat.
It is. Right here. With Mike giving his usual
mug face.
Can you get that? Oh, I'll get it. Hold on. Why am I not on the screen? There we go. Mm-hmm. So that's the card, the QSL card, I guess you want to call it, that Frank was sending out, I think.
The meme.
Yeah. But that was pretty cool doing some SSTV.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. Don's saying there's a pop-up one available in Europe. I'm curious about that. I just want quick and easy and quick takedown and you're gone. And I know that's not the ham way.
Look, Frank. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Pickle Lays. No one opened it. Oh, you did open it.
Oh, yeah, we ate about half the bag. It's actually not bad.
What?
It tastes
actually good.
It tastes like vinegar chips with a little with a hint of dill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time I get a bag, it doesn't last a day here.
It was actually pretty good. I brought them, and especially Mike was just making fun of me. What were you thinking?
Oh, Mike, I'm sorry.
Pickle chips.
Mike sometimes get on a rant, and you gotta
fine.
And if we have any people from
that,
it's just funny.
If we have any people from Canada, the big Lay's flavor in Canada is ketchup.
Weird.
I would just like to try those. So send us ketchup Lay's. It's a real popular flavor up there, apparently.
See, we got one negative here in the chat. Douglas, vinegar is nasty.
I like the vinegar ones.
Well, it's not like the vinegar and salt where it kind of makes you pucker. It's a lighter vinegar with dill flavor.
Amnetics is exactly right. It's funny how chips are. Actually though, Douglas, Mike was joking about the dill chips. Kind of gave me a hard time, but I think he said he likes the vinegar. Which is weird because these are mostly vinegar with just a hint of dill.
Yeah, it's not that strong with the vinegar though.
I don't know, because even my wife, she was eating them. It's like that vinegar flavor makes you want to keep eating them, but you're getting thirsty. You keep getting thirstier and thirstier and thirstier, but you want more of them. Weird.
bars need to stock up on that then.
But I figured it's in Texas, so it must be a Texas thing. Dill chips.
Now, I do like poutine, and there's a place in Austin on Lake Travis, and it's called the Oasis. And then they have, if you go upstairs, there's an Oasis bar. They have duck poutine with duck egg, and it is delicious.
Yeah, I do like jalapeno chips, but what I've been getting is just regular corn chips, and then I get that cheese in the can dip. It's jalapeno cheese. They've got like 4 different beans, regular cheddar. The jalapeno cheddar dip in those little round cans it's addicting. It's addicting.
Okay, Douglas, don't knock it till you try it. Because I haven't tried it, so I can't give a verdict on it. I'm just really curious because it's so popular up in Canada.
Okay, so what's your favorite chip, Frank? Favorite chips?
Lay's with the French onion dip.
Oh.
Okay, I'll remember that for next time because I almost grabbed those actually.
Lay's.
You know what? Lay's has got multiple flavors I like. I like that one. I like the salt and vinegar, and I like the dill pickle.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to have more. They need to have more flavors out there.
Mm-hmm. Holding antennas.
Yeah, I don't bring any of the snacks home because going out there is my little. Let's gonna eat and snack to my heart's content. When I get home, I get back on the saddle.
Now, Sean, Fritos with jalapenos sounds like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I bought like twice as much meat as needed. So I've got like 4 packs of sliced meats I brought home, which is fine.
Honestly, we were thinking there were going to be another 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, I thought maybe 8 or 9. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's more than one brand doing ketchup chips. Lay's aren't that great, but Old Dutch ketchup are great. Not all ketchup chips are created equal.
Don, are you saying the folding antenna, that's the company that has the hex beam? How did you post that one already? How did Kate hate him, or did he get so strange? He is funny. I mean, you just take it with a grain of salt sometimes, but he's funny. If I was younger, I might be offended, but at my age, it doesn't matter what people say.
Mustard chips. Now, there's a variety of flavors of mustard.
Yeah, that might.
Well, if you're thinking like Lay's chips, but what about a stone ground mustard? Well, no. There's like 1,000 different flavors of mustard.
Mustard, yeah, like the Dijon. I like the Dijon style mustard. The only thing I use regular mustard for is I put on briskets beforehand to kind of soak in and kind of start working on it. I do have one thing I almost forgot to show you guys.
Yes.
So I have 2 true STXs. I got one on a secondhand deal, and it was working, but I think I screwed it up. Doing the firmware or something. Oh wait, got the wrong screen. But what I did was project cam. There we go. So what I looked into is I did some tests on the main thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom in. So I was testing the radio side, or the not the radio side. This radio side. Oh, here's the radio side. So here's the radio. Here's the radio part of it. Antenna and all the little filters, or whatever you call it, whatever those are called. What are those called? The little toroid things.
Toroids.
Yeah.
The windings.
The windings. Yes, thank you. So I couldn't get this to light up at all. So I was assuming it was this board. So what I did was, for basically about $50, I got a new board. They give you the new code. That's part of the code. I'll cover up part of it. And now it's a DIY kit. So I've got another DIY kit. Yeah, look at this. If I can open it here, it's got all the parts. As Frank would say, pretty. Whoops! I just dropped one there. So that'll be a fun project. I'll try to do maybe later this week after work, and then hope it works. But he said. Where did it say that? Oh, it says on the paper here. It says the main board image is already got the firmware on it. So it's soldering it, connecting it to the radio, and hoping it works. But yeah, that was
When are you streaming this? Chris is asking.
Yeah, I should stream it and then see if Ziggy will join me because he's always fun to have on the side when I'm doing.
That has most of the parts.
Yeah, Ziggy's had some great streams lately with Hollywood kind of guiding him through some of the stuff. It's kind of been fun to watch. But yeah, anyway, go back to me here and back to the group.
I haven't seen Ziggy since the infamous stream we had.
He did one with a tuner, opened up a tuner, I forget the model, and Hollywood was kind of guiding him through some stuff. He's always good. And he's going to help me. I'm going to pick up some 75 ohm coax. The guy, it's going to be less than 1,000-foot roll because he used some of it. He goes, but he didn't use a lot, so it's probably 900 feet. I'm getting for $25.
Ooh,
And
beautiful.
yeah. So I'm like, Ziggy, what can I do with that? He goes, oh, that's plenty. So I'm looking forward to doing something with Ziggy with 75 ohm coax. Yeah, Jeff, you're right. I enjoy watching Ziggy streams anyway, and he's always he's just a little bit different streams than everybody else. He does these interesting little projects and stuff. And then when Hollywood gets in there, it's fun to listen to Hollywood's guidance. And when Ziggy's going faster than Hollywood talks, Hollywood will be like, no, too far. He's got to like backtrack him.
So check outside your mat. Chris said you dropped some more parts off.
Oh, did I? Is this a part right here?
It's a little black thing.
Oh, that is. Oh, I can't see it. I think this knob was from the other one.
Well, I had a 40-meter CW radio that was a kit. And, of course, it got cleaned up. So I don't know where all the parts went. Some of them probably went in the dumpster.
I found a really small nut. Maybe that was it. Hopefully that was it. I don't see it. Oh, there's another nut. He's right. Those little.
Okay, you need to turn on your desk cam so everybody can find the parts for you.
It landed in my shirt. I got it. Situation resolved. Anyway, that's going to be fun. I like those little DIY kits. But here's what I've got. Frank, let me go back to project. I'll unplug it.
Let's go on.
So I did get one of these. So I've got the YSF, DMR, D-Star, whatever. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got all the digital modes. My little hotspot. I finally got one of those and put it together. But my All-Star node is up on my safe, and I need to. And then I have another All-Star node I carry with me when I travel. Mm-hmm. Which is nice because then I can check in on the club nets, no matter where I'm at.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Do you just join it on the hotel Wi-Fi?
Yeah. So because I've already got the password and all that, I've set it up for the one hotel I go to. What I need to do is get down the process again of changing that Wi-Fi, and I forgot how to do it last time and was at a different hotel.
Yeah, make sure you got the right call sign on that one. So.
Yeah, that one I call in on a Japanese call sign. So.
JR1 GBC.
Oh, well, guys, we've breached the hour mark, and I promised my YL that
get some time.
I would not spend 6 hours tonight. Even though we got a great conversation going on chips now. We'll have to take that up again next time, but I think we've kind of figured out who's what.
I like variety. I like new flavors. Actually, I just bought. I need to find a new lime tortilla chip from Costco called Jeff. I think it's Jeff's or something like that. Paul, you need to try them out. They're really good.
All right. Yeah. So this knob did fall out. So it was from the new one. Was it out of this one?
No, 45 auto. We do not want to repeat that.
All right, I'll figure it out. I think I got the little nuts that fell out in the knob. I think I'm good. Thanks
Long Modelo driven Ragchew.
Oh yeah,
that was epic.
That was a long 320, I think, something like that.
Yeah. In fact, I stayed on, but just in chat, I had to go to bed because I had to work in the morning.
All right, guys. Well, it looks like Winter Field Day was successful for everybody. I know I had a good time. I was glad Jason and Frank invited me out to that.
Mm-hmm.
We had a blast in the colony, and that's going out with you guys, but we had an absolute blast in the colony.
Yeah, I'm going to hang with the club. I think Texas State Parks at Ray Roberts, and then the week after that is More Expo, I think, or the 2 weeks after that. I can't remember. Anyway, so I think the next thing I'm gonna see you at, Frank, is Orlando, right?
Orlando.
Yep.
Oh, Hamcation.
So
Yep.
I'll be there. Frank will be there. Jason. I think all those guys are going to be there. So look forward to all those videos that are going to come out.
We're going to have a blast. It's going to be fun. I don't know if I am going to put out a Friday video or not. We'll just see if I have the time to edit all together and get it out. But I usually like doing, pre-hamcation shenanigans, and because we go out and have some fun. Plus, we got the POTA meetup Thursday before the hamcation, and we're flying in Wednesday. So there's plenty of time for some shenanigans.
Yeah, that's the 6th, right? So yeah, so I'm going to arrive. My flight lands, I think, at like 11 a.m. So I'm not going to catch the whole POTA thing, but I'll get there for the last half.
Nice.
And then I'm staying where Grayman POTA told me what's the name of that? What's the name of the hotel? Jason was talking about it.
Rosen Inn.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Troll Pub. That's Dayton, not this one. But there'll probably be more Troll Pub. I don't know. There's some stuff that happened last time. We'll see if we go back. But yes, we'll definitely do a hang up in Dayton for everybody.
So, is there a good story about Troll Pub? Because this is the first I've heard of it.
No, the Troll Pub. Period.
Yeah.
Troll Pub, man, it was a bar that we chose a couple of years ago, and we went there and we just had an absolute blast. And we went back, been going back ever since, and we just do our big meetup with all of the fans and all of you listening, and we just was hanging out at the bar, drinking, having fun.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
With on Jason's stream, he had what was his name again from Hamcation? Forgot his name now.
His name escaped me right now.
Anyway, because there are a few classes that I wanted to go to. I got to figure out, kind of schedule myself. I downloaded the app and everything, but we'll talk about Maybe we'll talk about that one next week. Well, next week is prepared. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it sometime. They've got an app and everything, but I do want to make some of those classes. I found out that the Oxcom is like the 2nd through the 5th. So I'm not going to make that.
I got that for State of Texas.
That's good. Yeah, I had a couple opportunities and just I didn't take it, and I should have. But
did you do a workbook?
Mm-hmm. I haven't kept up with the workbook after the class.
The workbook wasn't a thing when I took the class. I was one of the first ones in Texas, Texas State level. But
yeah, that's they did come out with the workbook after my class, and I'd never gone in and downloaded and tried to do anything with it.
I got mine. It's listed on my badge, even though I'm no longer official because of the workbook. But they put it in the corner of the badge there.
Nice.
Thing going.
All I can see is the hole to put your clip on, Michael.
Well, it's this fancy camera I got here.
Yeah, it's time to get a PO box. You should just use mine for now.
Yeah, Paul was trying to set up a live stream for our last POTA together, and he got a little upset because he realized I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I get it all set.
Within the next month or two, I will be getting a PO box.
This is the second POTA I took Michael to. Okay, the first one we just did the 10 each, right? I think, or something like that, 10, 11. I take him to the second one. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be sweet. I'm gonna set up. We're gonna live stream it and all this. He's making QSOs. I'm not doing anything on the radio because I'm setting up the live stream, and I get it all set up. When it finally it dawned, I realized that like he doesn't like his call sign on air. I'm like, I just wasted all this time setting this crap up.
So I
ended up with one contact.
PO box. The local post office is about $200 for a year, so it's not a bad deal.
Actually, it rose recently to that.
gone
Beforehand, it was
up,
less
yeah.
than $100. Then last year was 125,
Yep.
and now it's like 200. I'm like,
Well,
geez.
each post office is different rates, has different
Oh.
rates. So
I'm doing iPostal, and then they work with the local nearby one,
Mhm.
and they send me pictures of what I get, and I can tell them to throw it away or keep it, and then I can pick up what I want. So it's pretty cool.
I like
It's
that
a little
idea.
cheaper.
what's that running compared to 200 for a?
I want to say it was 2 months free and then 14 a month, I think.
14.
12 a month or 14 a month. I can't remember.
Are there fees for everything you receive? Or
Nope. Unless I send from them, then you get normal postal fees. But I literally am only using them for FCC. But anyway, all right.
I like
Well,
the idea of a regular post office box. I don't know why I'm stuck on that.
check out Michael's channel. I posted it recently there, and his video today of Winterfield Day. You have anything coming up this week, Michael?
Don't have plans for Saturday, so we got to figure that out, Paul. Maybe we can do another photo or something.
You assume
And not
I'm gonna
live
hang
stream.
out with you this
Not
Saturday.
live stream. But I did have an interesting thing happen.
Thanks, Tank. And oh, that's right. Michael hit 1,000 subs.
Actually, I am not a big thing. I am a medium thing because that's half of. You have to say you're at 3,000 to hit big thing. So
That's right.
I'm approaching 1,500 right now. So.
All right. So,
But Frank, you got to see Paul's video when he said he was a big thing.
so I don't know if you've seen that movie with Dwayne Johnson, the Christmas one called Red One. Where
Yes, I did.
Okay, so when he goes to the mall, the same week that I had 3,000 subs, I watched that movie, and there's a clip in there where this YouTuber breaks the line of all these kids waiting to sit on Santa's lap.
Oh yes, I
And
remember
he's
this.
he's like, dude, I'm a big deal. I got 3,000 subs, so I had to make a short out of it. It was just perfect. Like, I'm a big deal because I got 3,000 subs. It was funny. Anyway,
Paul, where are you at right now? About 5,500?
just over 5. I don't know, 52, 3, something like that. But
So, yeah, it was neat to see that happen.
that's a milestone for those who don't know. That's one of the good
Huge
milestones. Get over 1,000.
So now my next step is to get view hours up.
Yep.
Because I'm about 2,100 right now, and I need 4,000 to get monetized. And so I have an amateur radio playlist. If you want to see some stuff from 2021 to modern day, just different field days and some of my field day videos, I visit like 4 or 5 different clubs.
Yeah.
I'm driving the whole day. That's why I don't get to play on the radio during field day, is because I'm driving the whole time. So
Artillery museums and a lot of other cool stuff too. So all around Texas.
Yeah, but watch some of my playlist. Please watch
help
some
him
of
with
the
his
older
hours.
videos.
And then Frank, you kind of mentioned a little bit, but what's coming up this week?
Coming up this week, I am going to, and I didn't have the page loaded. I got the studio loaded. My latest video is going to be about Winter Field Day, and it's going to be our fun and experience on Winter Field Day. Here we go. And we do just that whole window. Bam!
There you go. Tomorrow,
Winter
2
Field
o'clock
Day.
Central Time.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh, I didn't even set a trailer. What? Look how special y'all are right now. Ah! That will be corrected momentarily.
Right.
But yes, Winter Field Day, and I have a short coming out Thursday, and the audio podcast coming out Friday.
Excellent. Yep. Frank's always got he's always got something coming, 2 or 3 things a week, sometimes 4 things a week. So
Well, this week it's just going to be busy. It's going to be the YouTube video, the audio podcast, the live stream. Usually they don't stack like that, but they do sometimes. And then we got the Hamcation.
Yep, that's going to be fun.
I need a question for Hamcation, so I need to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll see what I do next week. Usually the first week is preparedness week. Well, we could do the preparedness week, and maybe I'll do a live stream or something later in the week before Hamcation. We'll see. I don't know. But this week, I'm just going to do this build probably after work. I might I might stream from Japan. I will try to get on the air on Wednesday,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
U.S. time. I'll have the end fed from Reliance Antennas. End fed. I'll hang out the window and we'll see who I can reach. And if I can, I'll live stream it. Other than that, nothing really till next Sunday night. So, Frank, thanks for coming on.
No problem. I saw the
Always
topic.
welcome.
I was like, I got to get in here.
And I'm glad you did because you said more things than I could have thought of and remembered, and so I appreciate it. That's awesome.
Well, I missed it just for the food, it sounds like.
Yeah, and Michael, thanks again as usual, and always for helping me run stuff in the background. It looks like we're going to miss the other Frank for a little bit. So hopefully he gets back to us soon and gets his videos going too. But that's it, guys. So thanks for joining us. I'm going to roll credits, then we're going to roll the outro. 73s, have a safe week. Guys, say your goodbyes.
Bye. Go forth and conquer.
Mics are still on, so
Hey,
you can say some goodbyes here and there, but I want to thank all the channel members and the people that have gifted. And it looks like Jay Good Games is still going to be our Green Boss for the week.
all right.
But thanks, everybody. And any support you give is always appreciated. So we'll see you next week on the Sunday Night Ragchew.